While we're talking about paying, I want to speak to two blokes who were rattling the tins outside of the Camperdown, near the Camperdown racecourse, actually.
Camperdown?
For Good Friday appeal when I drove through.
Wow.
And I stopped and I said, boys, I don't have any money.
Oh.
Because you don't carry any money. I haven't got a cent in my thing.
You feel bad as well.
So they gave me a little card that had the QR code.
Yes.
And I QR coded when I got to Marvel and paid $60. So I want those two blokes to know that I did actually donate.
Yep.
Because I know one of them was looking at me like,
you're a tight ass.
You're full of crap.
Always worse when they say, and you go, I got no cash, and then they bring out the wireless tap and go.
Yeah, well, I said that to the bloke. I said, mate, if you got a thing, I'll happily tap. And he goes, no, you got a QR code, and he handed it to me. But I could see he was looking at me cynically.
Yes. Well,
did you donate to the Good Friday appeal?
Of course I did.
That's wrong.
I found a QR thing somewhere and I donated.
That is completely wrong.
I bought some Easter eggs.
Did you?
Yes.
Right.
That's not donating to the Royal Children's Buying
25 million they made.
Yes.
Raised.
No, it's unbelievable.
It is.
It's
great.
It's actually a great cause.
Well done, yes.
It's a great day. Can you believe, Purple, we had so long of not playing football on Good Friday?
The debate ran for the best part of 30 years.
It was just nonsense.
Yeah, North nearly pulled off the exercise, didn't they? Back
Bob
in the 90s,
started
even.
it all,
in the late 80s, yeah. But it just was postponed until 9-10 years ago.
And now it's just part of the calendar. It's a great part of the calendar.
What was the crowd?
46.
Good.
And a good noisy crowd, too.
They got loud.
Yeah.
The Kangas got loud.
Well, it was the North home game. It was great.
I heard you actually go, yes, in the background.
Of course I did.
Jim, I couldn't believe it because you're normally pretty good.
No, of course that's
you
what
haven't
I
had a lot to cheer about.
Leroy. I
Like
might
Andy
just
Marr,
give your mob a nice smacking too. That'll wipe the smug smile off.
Is he happy at the minute?
Have a look at him.
Oh.
Can't wear any more Lions crap.
What about you, Jim? I did pick up the Herald Sun during the weekend. I saw how they picked up on something you had said on our show.
Oh,
and I'm about to use a word I don't like using, but it was used by you and then quoted by the Herald Sun. This is a quote. Cold, wet shithole.
Oh,
And that was your
didn't
description
say that.
of Geelong,
That
which I'm pretty sure you had a tongue in your cheek and a smile on your face
for a start,
when you said
I
it.
didn't say it. What it was
You did
two
say
mates
it.
of mine from Adelaide who both went to Geelong for the game.
Yep.
And so it's not easy to get to
They were the
Geelong from
only two in the
Adelaide.
crowd that night.
And they said they sent me a text saying, I am never going back to that cold, wet hole again.
Jim.
And so I was just quoting two Adelaide fans.
you got a history of
I
saying
was
this.
in Sydney.
But it got picked up in the paper.
It did. What was the other joint he had to go at and he had to apologise?
Which?
Up at Stall or somewhere, wasn't
Oh,
you?
no. What was that? Not Ararat.
Ararat, yes, you called
No, that was the big defender from Richmond. He was the mayor.
Yeah.
What was his name? Duck used to play on him all the
Played
time.
full-back, yeah.
What are you doing?
We've lost Izzy.
I feel like
He's
Vance
just
was
dropped down to the ground. Anyway, that was part of your stupid bloody Bill's house. and at about the 6th hour, I said, I was that bored. I said, imagine if you were made to live for 10 years in like a proper shithole like Ararat. I said, anyway, it was an off-the-cuff because I was 6 hours into his crap house. They ran with it on the show.
And?
All hell broke loose.
And?
They had a number out on me.
You had to apologise.
They were going to knock me off.
The 300
Turner,
people from Ballarat.
Scotty Turner.
Scotty Turner was the mayor. He said, if I run into Brayshaw, I'll knock his head off.
And he would too.
He would have too.
Jeez, I kicked
So I-
7
and I-
on him one day.
That'll
Chief
be
got him
bullshit,
once,
by
didn't
the way. That'll be wrong.
No, I did.
No.
7 straight. I had 8 kicks and kicked 7. Look it up, Casper, the friendly ghost. Can you look that up?
Claimed that he kicked. Where did you say you kicked 9 the other day? SCG. Yeah, and just left out the fact that it was in the reserve. I kicked 9 there. And I said, well, that'll be wrong.
You can't claim that.
And he goes, well,
I've been to the Fat Farm at Pottsville. And
It sounded like beer, didn't it? It sounded like beer, you said.
I couldn't work it out. And then come back and kick 9. I was just on fire.
yeah, kicked 9. And just left out the fact that it was in the twos.